prime example in a high-end custom home where you need to have an automation specialist or integrator right from the beginning of the architectural designs all the way through to your finished project be on your team, because little mistakes can happen even in the framing of laying out speakers. We have a grand room here with a fireplace, really clean aesthetic. On top, and we're supposed to have 3 structural speakers to be mounted inside the walls. I'm going to give you another little clip of this right-hand one that I'm mounting, and I've measured out. It isn't perfect on the window, and I'm going to show you some other complexities of the problems that we're going to resolve. But so this particular client, this homeowner, was thinking ahead and made some plans for locations of where the speakers would be located. The pre-wire was done as well, where the locations of the speakers were to go, and there's a back box put in to where those locations approximately should sit. But if you don't have somebody with a great deal of experience to know it can't be approximate, it has to be exact, then you can run into the problems which I'm about to show you, and that's the reason why your AV guy should be packing tools like vanes and reciprocating saws to make fixes. So I'm going to show you what we'll do next. Now you see the little cross marks the spot of where the precise center of that speaker should be located, but right behind that center is a structural 2x6 stud. This speaker now as close to the center mark as we can. So we make the adjustment about 4.5 inches off. Sorry about the shaky camera work. We'll move it 4.5 inches to the left, and then make that same adjustment on the other speaker on the opposite side, so that we get a clean aesthetic look and finished product that still looks as best as it can. Although it's not perfectly lined up on the windows, it'll still look great in the room. So to make it work, we trim out the top corner of the box so that the toggles on the speaker can clear and bite onto something and hold that speaker into place while pushing it as close to the place where it's supposed to be as possible. And the bottom is going to need something to bite on as well, so you got to be very careful. Although it doesn't look beautiful on the inside, you got to keep the structural integrity of the wall and make sure that you don't damage any of the wiring to find another piece of the stud that that toggle can bite onto. Now I know there's those out there that are going to say, well, why don't you just leave an inch more and move it an inch farther over and leave that tab on the drywall for the toggle to bite onto? Well, that's the difference. We go the extra inch. We don't go the extra mile. I don't know what I call it. But we'll fight for that inch, and we'll do whatever we can to get it as close to where it should be as possible. And you'll see why in the finished product. And also why you should hire RMS to be in there from the beginning.